Alright everybody, what's going on? How you doing? Gonna check. I'm out here in San Diego. Everybody's talking about, well, this ain't the same aircraft, but close enough. Everybody's talking about the, was it a 505? I really don't know what it was. If there was a nameplate off. It's 505, I think it was. I could be wrong. I don't know what it is, but it's something like this. And I thought we'd check out the approach at Montgomery. That's what we're getting ready to do right now. And I think we're gonna cruise out, and we're gonna how you want to say it? Where the hell am I climbing out here? I don't know. Showing it. No, it's not. Well, we'll climb out. I don't want to get too high. I would say 4,000 feet. God dang, that thing's fast. Try it again. 1,000. Watch out, you see how it jumped that fast there? We're at 19, 12. 7. Alright, there we go. Let's see here. Alright, here we go, 4,000 feet. But anyway, we're just gonna, I want to check the approach out. And to tell you the truth, what are we facing? Are we facing away from the, tell you the truth, I don't know. I think we would be landing towards the coast. And I don't know if that's 9 or 27, but we'll find out. Okay? So let's lift this bird off the ground here. Get it going. Let's get the trim going up about, I would say 9. Let's go with that. Alright, brakes set, brakes off. Here we go. Yeah, just, you know, everybody's talking about the doggone thing, and I don't know, I just thought I'd go ahead and try to fly the approach. Bounce. Alright, V1 rotate. Let's get it up. It's going off the runway there in a second. Pop the rig gear up. Alright. Let's not hit it on autopilot right yet. To tell you the truth, I might not. Well, I do want to track it. Go inbound with it. I think I need to turn left here. Get it back towards the, where's the coast? Okay, we would be going towards the coast. So, we would have to, I think we would do a right turnout and go around, do that. Where are we at now? We're at 35. Let's hit the, alright, let's hit the autopilot. Alright, we'll hit the VS. Where's the VS right there? Oh, she held it 4, did she? No, she didn't, did she? She sure did. I didn't do nothing. he held it for? What the hell? That's really weird. Alright, we're going to turn on the nav, see what happens here. Okay, we got the autopilot. Nav, there it is, right there. Yeah, I don't know what she'll do, but we gotta zoom out and see where we're at here. Alright. Okay, there it was right there. Trying to really get this here, see where we're at. Okay, this is where we're supposed to be going. Alright, so the approach end of that, we just had a plane that landed, I think, on the approach. So we're going to be taking the, we need to take a left turn here. Alright, we're 12 o'clock on the head here. Get the plane back over there. This is where we just took off right here. We're going to circle back around, and everybody's coming into this damn airport now because you see all this traffic. This airport doesn't get this much traffic. The only reason they're there is the reason I'm going there. So definitely a situation where you got a lot of people interested in about it, and they want to fly the approach too. So what happened was the guy was on approach, and from what I understand of Bronco Lyria, he hit some power lines. He was way too low. I don't know how high the power lines were, but I think he was like 500 foot, something like that, and just totally got, I don't know what happened. He sounded pretty confident on the radio, but I'll be honest with you, being confident, I don't care what it is, accidents will happen. Believe me, I'll tell you that right now. They will happen. So, anyway, my feelings go out for the family, definitely. This was a sad, sad thing that happened. I mean, it just happened like, I don't know, it just happened like something that wasn't supposed to happen, happened, as far as I'm concerned. But you gotta look, guys coming across the whole country. Started out in Teterboro, went from Teterboro, stopped to fuel somewhere in the, I want to say, middle of the states, somewhere. I think could have been Kansas City, could have been someone like that. I don't know, somewhere like that. And then he continued on to California coast. But like I said, it's just something that happened that doesn't seem like it was supposed to happen. But like I said, man, accidents happen. They really do. And it's a sad situation. It really is. You lost some people that were part of a rock band. I really didn't get the name of the rock band, but there was a composer on board, which owned the aircraft, and the guy that was flying was his pilot, I guess. So, but 6 people lost their lives, and it's sad. Other thing I want to talk about is that blockhead that shot the 2 innocent Israel people. Should have never happened. They were getting ready to get married, and that's an awful thing right there. I just do not understand that. It doesn't make any sense. Let me hit the nav button. Well, the nav button is on, so yeah, the nav button's on. So it might intercept it when we'll go way out here and then turn in. Because what it did, if I would have cut that on probably right there, it would have went back. And then it would have turned in probably. But I don't know if this thing's tracking. To be honest, it was tracking when I flew a flight with it one time. But we're at $4,000 right now, and we're high enough. And like I said, the guy got about right in this area. He wasn't far from the airport. And hit some power lines, and then from down there, he went on to a military housing area. It was somewhere right in there, and I don't know. People are probably making movies about this right now. It's probably where he crashed at. I don't know, because that guy's not moving. Might be moving a little bit. I don't know. But they're doing all kind of stuff now with this. But, like I said, it's a sad situation. I hated to see it happen. I know a lot of people did. Got some grieving families out there today. Hopefully they'll figure out what happened. I think, I'm going to be honest with you, just looking at the whole situation, I think it was pilot error, basically. That's what I'm looking at. So, let's take a look around here. Yeah, see, San Diego's pretty hilly. Even in approach at the main international airport, they got to dive just to come to the runway on the coast, not on the coast approach coming from the coast, but heading towards the coast. And that was what this approach was, because the water's out there, and that's exactly where he was heading. Now, they said the visibility was bad. They had like a cloud layer, like this area does that, because of the mountains and the dew and all that kind of stuff. That stuff like that happens. So anyway, I just want to fly the approach. Now see, I'm taking a left-hand turn. Now the nav's doing this. I don't know why it's doing it. We can figure it out. Let's let it act out, see what's going on here. I have no idea why it's doing this. I'm trying to figure it out myself. It's heading me away out. Now if it takes a right-hand turn after a while, then I guess it might be backtracking the course. No idea why it turned. Okay, the heading went off. Okay. Okay, now she's cutting right, I think. To intercept, I guess, the approach, I guess. I don't know, I could be wrong. I'm trying to figure it out. Unless it's setting it up. I don't know. We'll watch it. Okay, I think we're going to come down on the altitude now, because if it's doing what I think it's doing, it's going to be going back this way, but I don't know. I can't call it right now. But we're going to start descending. We're at 4,000. Go down to 3. Now, they said he should have been at 1,200. So we'll shoot that down once we get closer to the airport. Matter of fact, I might go down to 1,200 now. Yeah, it's turning the base to the final. Excuse me, guys. Alright, so we're going to go down some more. We're going down to 1,700. Slow it down a little bit. Now you can see it's a little musky down here right now, but it is visible. It is visible. So yeah, it's turning the final. I guess it's turning to this waypoint right there, LFINL, final. So, okay, we won't go no, I mean, looking at the, I mean, really serious, looking at the approach here, this is what you had to put up with at night. Now, not a good visible approach. Okay? Now, if that's the runway right there dead ahead, I don't know. I take it that's it. I could be wrong. That could be a river.
1,000. 1,000.
Yeah, that's a road. I think it's going to cut us the other way a little bit. We're at 172. Okay, 1,700, I would have been a safe approach right here. I really thought it would have been. I think where this plane is right here, whoever's making a video right there, is probably where he crashed at right there. Okay? So I don't know. Okay, we're at 17, aren't we? Well, yeah, close enough. I'm just trying to think. This airport is about like way out here. This is the area I think he got in trouble, and I do see the runway now. Runway's dead ahead. We're gonna take over manually because I can see it.
Autopilot.
Alright, so we're going down. Not too much. Let's make a correction here. There's a plane going by.
1,000.
this is 1200. We went through 1200 a second ago. So this definitely, this approach did not go right. And I'm no better on the approach myself. But I did make the clearing of the, I got us down to a level right here.
50.
And it was 27. It's gonna be a go around, guys. You're up. But that's Montgomery right there, and like I said, we'll try another approach. What I got visual, I think I can take this down now. But you know, there was airports all around here, but the thing of it is, they were kind of like all swamped in, I guess. You know, even Lindbergh probably too. So, alright, backing down the speed. We just want to make the approach and land. Montgomery's over there. Guys, I tell you what, if you really get this jet, I think you'll like it. You know, I think there's, this is a CJ3. I think they've got a CJ4 out also. And, not 100% sure of that. But they do have liveries up there, so if they've got liveries, they got to have a CJ4. Alright, we're going to pull back on throttle a little bit. Try to get a visual on the runway. I tell you, the haze has got you somewhere here. And I don't know if it's over here or it's over here. I really don't. We're going to pull up the map. Yeah, it's way the hell over here. I think it's right here. I could have hit the nav, it probably would have intercepted it again. But I didn't want to do that. Correcting course, getting back on the line. Alright, there's our runway. Okay, just want to flatten down. Tell you what, guys, we can lose the runway in a heartbeat here.
1,000.
You're coming down. Took my engines to spool up there a little while. I thought I had engine loss. Airspeed's 97. What the hell's going on with that? That was a dead stick landing there, guys. I don't know what the hell happened there. Runway 28 I landed on. I thought it was 27. I don't know. These runways, they'll call them one thing, and then next thing you know, they'll call them another thing. It's just about pinpointing it, I guess. It might be 27 on a chart, but it'd be 28 on the runway. I don't know, this could have been 27 right here. I don't know. I might have took the wrong runway. I don't know. Get off the grass, Jimmy. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to show you that. There's all kind of people over here trying to make videos about it. Turn on the park this bird right here. I just wanted to do this video. We got a lot of people here. It's not that bad, but it's kind of, they're stopping right there. See where he stopped, 85 and November 177 Juliet Victor. These are people that are making videos on this. I know it is. But I'm making a video, but I'm not going really over the Pacifics like they probably are, because I don't know, I don't know, I just don't do that. I just really just like to fly the approach and figure out what the heck's going on, Anyway, let's cut these engines. Alright guys, if you like the video, go ahead, subscribe, like the video, and I will catch you on the next one. This is just a short. I'll get back into my flights here pretty soon, okay? Y'all have a good one. Take care.